Hello students, today we are going to see the question paper of economics for those guys who is pursuing in bcom third year. This is the question paper of economics development and the policy in India, bcom third year for SLA student. And this question paper is from 2018. If you practice that question paper properly, then you can score a good marks in these exams also. So this paper will containing 100 marks and time duration 3 hours. Paper divided into two sections, section A and section B. And there is a solutions also. Some requested me to provide solutions also, though I will provide. I'm here to provide you solutions also, as well as this you have to comment below whatever you required from my side. I will provide you. Now this is the economics paper with the solutions. You can see this. We started from section 1. Section 1 started. Question number 1 is, what is the difference between the economic development and economic growth, and what are the main factors that determine the economic development? So the question number 1, I don't have right now the solution, but in future I will provide you the solution, or I will comment you the comment you the answer of the question number 1. Okay, now we come to question number 2. Now, question number 2 is, what are the main characteristics of the developing country, and to what extent are they found in the Indian economy? Okay, now we come to solution. Solution is, first we started from developing economy, and this is we have to describe that firstly. And this type of the economy includes the country which are making an effort to develop by the country to increase their rates of the economic growth. The country having such an economic process to develop are neither completely backward nor developed. These are characterized as having low productivity, low gross national product, low national income, and low per capita income, large unemployment, underutilizations of the resources, and high inflation as compared with the advanced economies. The people in such economies are engaged mainly in the primary sector. Examples of such countries are India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Brazil, Zimbabwe, etc. These are the countries which is not a developed, neither developed nor backward. These are the developing country who is in the progress for develop. Now we come to next paragraph. Developing countries are the termed by some other named also, such as the poor countries, backward countries, less developed countries, underdeveloped countries, etc. But along all of these names, the term developing seems more appropriate. These terms indicate that these countries are trying hard to their development and also move forward through slowly. That means these countries neither developed nor backward. It is also known as backward countries, less developed countries, but they are trying their hard to develop. Now the features of developing economy is, number 1, low per capita income, number 2, low rate of capital formation, number 3, predominance of the primary or agriculture sector, number 4, use of backward and a low level technology, number 5, rudimentary state of infrastructure, number 6, low level of efficiency and productivity. Now we come here, the India as a developing economy. India is a developing economy. We described that the statement. The India's economy has been attaining the considerable progress in its different fields since the independence. In order to achieve the goal to attaining the rapid economic development, we have adopted the path of economic planning. There has rapid economic and development. We have adopted the path of economic planning. There has been remarkable changes in economic, social, and other spheres during the last 5 decades of the economic planning, and it would be correct to call the Indian economy a developing economy. On the basis of the following facts, we have said that the Indian economy is a developing economy. Now you can read the whole question. I'm just reading the headings of this. They are providing us. Number one heading is in increase in the national and the per capita income, and you can read the whole description. Now the other heading is increase in rate of capital formation. You can read the detail also. And number three, one more thing, points in the economics papers, points matter a lot. I think explanation doesn't matter, but the points which are you written in the examination, that containing more marks than the explanation. So remember that you have to learn the points, then you can whatever you want to explain, you can just explain, just remember the points. Now we come to question number one, point number three, increase in agriculture power production. Number four, increase in the industrial production. Number five, developing of the infrastructure facilities. Number six, increase in the volume of the foreign trade and change in its composition. Now we come to question number three. What is question number three? So we started with question number three. What is economic planning, and explain the objectives of economic planning in India. Now we see the answers of them. An economy primarily based on the central planning is referred to a planned economy. In a centrally planned economy, the allocations of the resources is determined by the comprehensive plans of the production, which specify the output requirement. And then you have to see more solution. I will provide in the comment. And now we come to question number four. What is question 4? What are the different type of unemployment in India, and what steps have been taken by the government to reduce the number urban unemployment? So we have to explain how many types of unemployment is available in India. So easily there is a two type of unemployment in urban areas and unemployment in rural areas. So just we have to explain the point by point, or you can read the explanation here, or either I can read also. Starting from unemployment in urban areas. Boldly speaking, the problems of the urban employment is of two kinds: unemployment among the industry workers and the unemployment among the educated middle class. Urban population in India have been constantly increasing in relative and the absolutely both, the mainly because of the economic reasons. Many villages go to the cities during off season in such jobs. However, the growth of the industrial side has not been commenced with the growth of the industrial labor. The problem of unemployment among the middle class is very serious, with the tremendous increase in the education facility. The number of such educated person who seeks for job has considerably gone up. These people want only white collar job. These problems have become a serious problem of the absence of the job oriented education. However, of the very late signs of the unemployment are being noticed even among the professional doctors, engineers, etc., which is really awful the phenomena. And the steps taken by the government. Now we read the steps about this. These are some steps which is taken by the government to reduce unemployment. First, the rural workers progress, and the second one is small farmers and development agency, and third one is marginal farmers and agricultural labor. Then fourth and fifth, you can read the steps and you can write in the examination, but you have to write as widely as possible. You have to explain properly. There is a little bit of explanation, 2 or 3 lines, but you have to explain more than that. You have to just explain for 5 or 6 lines to fill the exam sheet properly. So you can score the good marks. Now we come to section B. Now section A is closed. Now we come to question of section B. Now section B started from question number 5. But it's question number, what do you mean by the land reforms, and do you think that the government has failed to implement the land reforms in India? Give reasons in suspect to the answer of your answer. Now we come to question number 6. Explain the problem faced by the small scale sectors in India. What steps have been taken by the government to solve them? Now we come to question number 7. Discuss the center state financial leadership in India in background of the latest Financial Commission's report. These are the details which is given there. You can read the solution of 7th one. Just pause the video and you can read it properly. Now we come to last question. This is the remaining part of question number 7. Now we come to question number 8, which is the last question of this question paper. Write short note on any of the two of the following. There is a four points which is given below. Deficit financing, new industrial policy of 1991, monetary policy of India, and public sectors in India. We have to attempt any two which you know better than anyone else. Attempt that one. Now there is also the solution of monetary policy in India. You can read that. I think if you like my video, then please subscribe and share. If you want anything else from my side, just comment below. I will try to provide everything else. So thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe it.